Hello, it's me, Mrs. Thomas, and we're here to have an art day together. We're going to be making a potential gift for the holidays for you to give away. But before we get started, I wanted my dog, um, Canella, to say hello. And she's going to be 1 year old on Tuesday, December 2nd. She turns one. And she's a dachshund, as you know. So here she is. She weighs 9 pounds. And I have this little birthday hat here. I'm going to see if she could put that on. Would you like to wear the little birthday hat just for 1 minute? And then you could say hi to the children in Miss J's class and Katie's class. Here, there she is. So you can say happy birthday to Canella. Okay, we'll stop torturing you. You can go in the house. Goodbye. Well, maybe I'll give my gift to Canella for her birthday on Tuesday. So like I said, we're making this item of a candle holder. And I've sent home I sent home all the supplies you'll need, and we're going to go through those so you have them all. I want to thank you for sending me videos and pictures from our last projects. I really enjoy seeing those and sharing with the class. So I hope today you'll send that too. As I said, we're making this candle holder, which is made from a jar. You can see through it. And you all have a different shaped jar. And I made one as the finished project. But we're going to shift now to looking at the supplies. I'm going to show you what you need to have, and then you'll find them in your bag that was sent home from school a few weeks ago, and you'll get all these supplies out. So go get the bag. You can stop the video and go find your supplies, or stay with me now as we lay them out. First, we have some newspaper or something that will keep the mess from getting on your table, like that. And then we have our jar. This is my jar for the one I'm going to make with you today. Just an empty jar. And you all have a paintbrush. At the end, you can either throw the paintbrush away or you can clean it and use it again. You also have a little bag of paint. So this is going to, glue, I mean. This is going to be a challenge to not have it get everywhere, but you have a very small amount, and you can either work it from the bag, or you could use these items that you might want to get, like a lid from a jar or a yogurt container lid. Or you could work on a paper plate. I think I'll put this paper plate under everything. And that's some of our supplies. Then we have a candle that will be an electric candle at the end. And we also have an envelope full of little papers. All different tissues. So go ahead and get those out. Some are stuck in there. And I'm going to take some and tear them extra small because there might be a spot where I want to have an accent of color. So I'm going to take a few of the tissues and break them up like that. A lot of them are stuck together. They're so thin. It's our tissue paper. See how thin that is? Okay, so we have all those laid out. And we're going to do, you can do 1, 2, or 3 coats of the papers on top of each other. The idea is that you crisscross the colors, as you can see on this one. I have black on top of gold, and on this side I have purple. You hear my dog barking, sorry about that. So it's good to mix the colors, and you can keep shaping them as we go along into your most interesting color. So, as I said, I have my glue here, and my glue is very thick. So I'm going to take some water, just the tiniest bit of water, and pour some here into my lid, or maybe even into the bag, and be able to work it up into a very thin glue. But then I'm going to put it on the jar. And I like to put my fingers inside the jar and tip it up and start to paint the jar. It doesn't have to be every bit of the jar. You can see here there's some spaces. And then lay down the tissue. Because I had torn up some red, I think I'll put some red down there too. So I'm going to first cover the entire jar with the tissue paper. Then I'm going to put a little more glue on the next section where it's clear. Start to cover there. And I'm also going to cover up to the very tip of the jar because I want my tissue paper to go all the way up there. And put the gold here. Press it down with my finger. If I get a little glue on me, that's okay, because it just will wash off. Do you have a color that you really like that is in your envelope? I really like the yellow. And what's so nice about doing this craft right now in the winter is because the days are so short and the nighttime feels like it comes so early. So this type of art project will be something that you can have as company for you in the evening hours that are coming so early now. So I have a little spot of glue there. Oh, I don't think I'll do that color. I think I'm going to get into my green here. Tear off a little bit of green. Okay, now, see there's a little bit of tissue sticking up, so I'm going to take some of my water and lay it down and paint over anything which is sticking up. Because when it dries, then you want to have that be nice and flat. You can have some texture. Texture, that's something we learn about in art. That would be something that sticks up higher or goes down lower or is rough. So some of the texture here is a big glob of glue I have. So when I put this down, it will probably stick up a little more because the glue is under it. See how mine's coming together? And here where it sticks up, I'm going to take a little glue and put it down. Mixing in a little water. Going to go up to the tip again. I'm going kind of fast, but you can go as slowly as you want. You can let it dry overnight for your first coat and then go back the next day. Or you can go over the coat already. You see I have the green and the white. I'm going to put a little glue on now, extra there, and I'm going to put some of the purple dots on that. So I have 2 layers of the tissue paper now there. I'm going to keep going all the way around. If you don't cover the whole thing with tissue paper, that's okay, because then what happens? The light will shine through at night through the clear glass. So I might leave some spaces so I can see the candlelight in there at night. Okay, I have all my surfaces covered. I'm going to get the glue and go over all of it. Go into my little bag of glue. Whoopsie. And get some more of that glue out. Might stand it up and paint it. How you doing? Have you got some of the tissues on? Have you got on 4 squares or 3 squares of the tissue? Okay, so I've got mine all done. One more dot here of the little purple. And that's how mine looks. Kind of all mixed up with the colors. How's yours looking? Do you have straight lines of the tissue paper, or do you have them laying over each other? Are you liking your colors, how they combine? When you put the red over the yellow, it can look orange. So this will dry, and later on, when it's all dry, you'll take your candle, and some of you may have a little pink tab sticking out from your electric candle. Miss J bought these for all of you. And what you'll do is you'll pull the pink thing off the tab, and that will allow the electricity to flow. And can you see how it's turned on now? It's just glowing a little bit. It's kind of yellow. When you put it in here, drop it in. See it. It's glowing there. It's especially glowing on the orange part. So then you'll have a candle all to yourself or to share. I think tomorrow when this dries, I'll do some more colors onto this. But I'm all done with this paper. And when we clean up, it's very important to clean up. We can just put all the things in here, including maybe even the brush to throw away, and just roll it up. And our art project is all clean. So thank you very much for making this with me. I have 2. I'm going to give one to Josie, Miss Josie. And it's been great to see you again. Please send me a picture of your candle holder. Bye-bye.